All right, folks, I am in the coolest truck in the county right now. I'm in John's truck, and John is a member of the famous AVA Adventures crew, and I'm up here at the the takeout to the French Broad. Brian Dillard, the one, the only, Mr. AVA. The other AVA adventurer is in the van beside us. That is Ashley. And I got Justin Culberson. That's OG Justin, folks. Y'all never seen, you saw him briefly at Kibler Race. He just said, hey, that's one of my old running partners right there. We did some stuff. We're getting the band back together, right? Yeah. And of course, Jerry. Yeah.
Oh, dear heavenly days.
It's not in your pockets?
Did you put it in the glove box? No. Okay.
We were gonna paddle today.
Here you go.
We got him, we got him.
No, the key, it's not on there. I took the key off to put.
Oh, it's an individual key.
Yes.
Excellent. You think we are gonna make it. John is looking for his key now. He put it somewhere. I bet you it's in his pants pocket, hiding down there. How do you feel right now, John?
I feel like.
Do you feel as cool as you look? There's not a one of us that's paddled along that hadn't lost the keys, but most of the time we find it at the takeout when no one has the key to the car. I can't tell you how many times that's happened.
I've had it in my mouth the whole time.
Ah!
You did not. No, it was in my.
Oh man, we found it. We found it, and we're off. Good stuff. All right, folks, this is a special day. I have world famous Edgar Peck, the mayor of the Watauga, I guess he'd say he's the mentor that took me from Class 2 world into let's go do something stupid together. And he's the man. So we got the band back together. I got Justin Culberson, Kevin, Edgar. We're just missing a couple. We're missing Trevin and Clinton and some of those guys. And
we're just having to go to Seattle and get them.
Yeah, we have to go get them.
Recruit them from Washington.
It's gonna be a fun day, but we're waiting here at the put-in because I'm not gonna mention names. I would never mention names, but Preet's friend Evan's dad, Guy, left Evan and Guy's skirt at the takeout. So John is running. I think they're still, yeah, they're not quite back. John ran Guy down to go get the skirts. So as soon as they get back, we're gonna put on. It'll probably be about 12:20, and then we're heading on down to Hot Springs. Have a good time. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yep. I did wear a dry suit. It's pretty warm, but the breeze coming through every now and then makes me feel like the dry suit was the right call today. So we got the Dillards, Brian Dillard. We got Ashley from AVA and John. Yeah, Jerry, Donnie, of course Pete, Bonnie and Alan, Adam, Jamie, Guy, Evan. There's some more I'm forgetting. Kevin Ratliff, Justin Culberson. Awesome day. New Year's paddle 2022. It's gonna be awesome. Let's go have fun. All right, that's everybody.
Okay, is everybody?
You got trouble with the skirt.
No worries, it happens.
I've heard of that.
I've been there.
He's going in for knee surgery in February.
So we were on the water for our annual New Year's Day paddle. We always try to get out there with a pretty good sized group of friends, and this year we selected the French Broad, Section 9.
Good.
I planned to spend most of my day with John, and Jerry was going to hang out with Brian and Ashley. For the three of them, this is their first real whitewater experience, and we were all excited.
Hey, Pedro! Pedro, lead the way! Pete takes a good line. If you want to just turn around and follow Pete.
P5 by personality. We usually take the most straightforward and best line, and he'll try to hit it as perfectly as he can.
He's usually a very conservative, straightforward line reader. Sometimes Evan tries to spice it up a little bit.
On a river like this, it's great because I can send him out front, and it gives those newer to the river something to look at.
Paddle forward. Yep. Straighten her out. Oh yeah. Very nice. There's no sharp turn here. We're just gonna have to start aiming right. keep going. Straighten out right now and kind of go right. Go right there, John. Paddle forward. You got it. Looking really good. Just keep going. Paddle, paddle, paddle. Yeah, John. Yeah. Woo. Very nice. Watch the eddy strip here. So we're just going to bop down through here. And at some point we may shoot to the left. We may just keep going straight. I'm not sure. None of it's hard. Good. Go straight through this and then turn right. Straight into it. Very nice. Make sure you punch holes dead straight and turn afterwards. So we're just going to go right through there. Lead it out. Yeah, John.
You may remember John, Ashley, and Brian from our current river trip in Missouri. They're new to Whitewater, but are in love with it already. And the French Broad Section 9 is a perfect place for the adventurous person to bite off a little more than they can chew, but still be relatively safe. I have a feeling there's going to be some swims today. I just don't know how many. Buddy Move.
You're fine to float. Couple paddle moves. All right, John, start swimming that way. All right, I got you. Try to get on that rock right there. I got it. Yeah, swim harder to your left. Try to swim to where your boat is. Like swim. There you go. Grab my stern. Got you. All right, we're gonna go. Let's get out of the eddy. Oh, don't lose me. Hang on a minute, get backwards. Don't let go this time. Hold it, hold it. I got it. All right. Very good. I'm gonna lift my side up. Hold on. Now lift your side up and hold it up higher. When it stops straining, let me know.
Okay.
Your side down again. All right, flip it over. Yes, sir, baby. Just paddle a little more.
There you go. Perfect.
All right, so like we talked about, just as a learning point,
Okay.
you're correcting way too late. You're looking at it, you see what you need to do. You need to overcorrect and paddle and then slide it. You're wanting it to go, but it's nothing happening, so you end up pointing more at where you want to go, but you're drifting by it.
Okay.
So instead of pointing at it, point more than you need to go, paddle a little bit, and then you'll be in it.
Okay.
So just get just a little more aggressive with the paddling, and you're on it, man.
Okay.
Looking good. Let me get in, and we'll be on our way. You comfortable right now?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
All right. What we're probably going to do is go down there where Petey's at. Just go hang out there for a second. We'll see what it looks like. There you go. There you go. Paddle forward. All right, just paddle forward. Paddle forward. Towards me. Towards me. Keep going. Keep going. Paddle right to where Pete's at. Keep going. Very nice. Now we can look and see what we want to do. You're gonna take that one?
And while P5 makes that look easy, it's an easy place for a new kayaker to catch an edge. So we move on looking for a less technical way to get through the maze.
I don't like it, it's too advanced. Let's go down a little further, see what we find. All right, where, just dead center of all that, just go straight over and point that way. Paddle forward! Paddle forward, that's it! Don't stop at the top of the lip. Lean, yep. Very nice. You tried to stop at the lip.
That's what I'm doing.
Yep.
That's what I'm doing for this.
Who is it?
I see what I'm doing.
Got it. Hey, pull into the next eddy. Immediately on the left if you can. Just right up in there.
Roll.
Donnie flipped. Roll is when you don't have to blow the whistle.
I mean, swim.
Yeah, swimmer.
I almost got up.
And now I feel kind of bad. I think John may have been trying to roll when I buddy boofed him. It'll be our secret.
I almost got up on that.
Yeah, Donnie!
Kevin swam there.
I'm coming. Camera's on. Who is this in the water? Yes, sir, Kevin. Woo!
Yeah.
It's all part of the fun, baby.
It is mine. It is mine.
If Edgar swims, I'll probably go home and cry in the shower. My hero. No, I've never seen him swim.
Just push him over. Yeah?
Oh, just documenting
Tell
further.
everybody what happened, Kevin.
What happened, Kevin? I mean, is there anything you want to say to the YouTube world?
How many times did you fall out of your boat?
Did you fall out twice? Did you fall out twice?
He fell out twice.
Twice? He's like, Justin, we're friends, man.
Did you see that look?
Yeah, he's like, what's wrong with you? We're together, we're a team, aren't we? Back in action. OG Kevin swimming. See, it's not just you, don't feel bad. It's part of kayaking. All right, so the next thing we're gonna wanna do is kind of work where they're working to river right. We're gonna go around the corner on the right side of the river down there. And they say there's a bear crossing the river somewhere down there. Keep your eyes out. Don't paddle into the bear. Just kind of boat angle right a little bit.
With new paddlers, you normally have one of two types. One type of paddler will not paddle aggressively enough and will spend the whole day trying to slow down. And they seem to want to slow down the most when things are getting more and more out of control. And they have to overcome this, and I try to let them know that you have to go at least as fast as the river. Because if you go slower than the water, the back of the boat becomes the active side of the boat, and your stern will get blown around, and you'll be drifting all over the river, completely out of control. And this is what I have John working on. Here you can see him maybe going a little too fast and curling out. So finding the balance between going too fast and too slow is just going to take a little seat time and a little practice, but he's doing great. A lot of improvement already in just the half mile we've paddled since I've told him about this, and I think he's going to do fine.
And not doing anything, if you do nothing, you spin. If you do too much, you spin. So you want just barely faster than the water. About 5 feet off the head of the turtle is where we're going to be, and just maneuver thereafter. It's going to be about 100 yards before it slows down, but it's nothing big. That's it. Get in this eddy. I'm gonna check it out. I'll give you a hand signal.
So we had beta that here at S-turn there was some sort of log jam, and I see it's in the entrance to Pillowcase, which is kind of a sneak line for the S-turn. I wanted to see if there's a less technical way to get John through there, but as it turns out, we're just going to have to run the meat of the rapid. This can be an intimidating rapid because it's pretty technical and there's some narrow chutes with a lot of water running through them, so we're just going to have to find the most direct route from A to B. And here's P5 making Dad proud, out front handling his own business. Not 100% sure of the route as he's only been here once before, so he does the smart thing and catches this eddy above the drop to size it up and make a smart decision.
Yeah, so we're gonna aim to the right and go straight through those two rocks. So just follow me right through there.
Yeah, straight paddle. Keep that nice. Slow down. You're fine. Now we'll head river left. Look at your buddy John. Right edge up. Paddle, race. Yes. Every time you turn sideways, edge that side up. All right, come over here with me. We're going to get to this right.
So Brian ended up swimming, and we wanted to catch this eddy while we get everything back under control and get everybody back in the boat. And I get to explain to John the next rapid, which is Big Pillow. There's a boof on the left, or you can run the straight meat of the rapid on the right. I'm just going to take John through the meat of the rapid because we'll be in the flow from the start to the finish, and you're always already at the speed of the water, and I think it'll be a better fit for him. The only trick will be getting through the little technical mank at the very bottom. There's really no great way through there. You just have to kind of pick a route and make it happen.
All right, see where the water's pillowed up on that big rock? Yes. You just want to, as you go down through there, turn your boat slightly right and keep paddling so that you don't go up on that rock. Just ride the lightning, it's fun. There you go. Now just keep it getting in there. John, crushed it.
And this was one of the coolest points on the trip. Edgar noticed Evan was a little nervous about running the boof on the far left, so he brought him over and walked him through how he was going to make his decisions and how he was going to make his run. So here's the guy that taught me how to kayak, teaching my son and Evan a little bit about boofing.
Like with a little bit of right to left, because you see how the high part of the rock is on the left side?
Yeah.
So you don't want to go straight off. You want to go off with a tiny little bit of left angle. And like you said, when you take that right stroke, it'll let you counteract, because the rock is like this, right?
Yeah.
So that's why you got that right stroke. But also add a little bit of left to right and a little bit of left angle. I think you'll get a better smack, you know?
Okay.
this isn't Evan Garcia or Dane Jackson or Pat Keller. This is my 13-year-old son. But this is a masterclass on how to boof, and I just want to break this down. The first thing I want to point out is that he understands the timing of this rapid, and he actually pauses so that he can get his cadence right. And what this pause is going to do is allow him to time his paddle cadence to hit the boof stroke with no extra strokes on either side. And as you can see, now that he's paddling again, it's going to time out to be a perfect right boof stroke, right in cadence. And he actually grabs the break point where the water leaves the rock. His paddle is on the front face of that rock, and he's pulling off the rock. He's not dipping in there too soon, and he's not waiting too late. He's grabbing the rock with a mostly vertical paddle stroke. If your boof stroke is not vertical, it's going to be more of a sweep stroke, and a right boof stroke is going to throw your bow to the left. If you want to fly off something straight, try to keep a vertical paddle. So as he launches, an important thing he's done is drive his left hand forward and down. This helps you keep your forward attitude and your crunch, which is the knee lift, which keeps your bow high. And he actually holds this position throughout the boof. What you do not want to do is the instinctual hang glider position when your paddle is over your head horizontally, which is an indicator that you've dropped your crunch and you've lost your bow lift. Your nose is going to go down. And as he launches out flat, his right edge is down because of the slope of the rock. So what he's going to want to do is an edge transfer and lift his right edge in the air to land with the left edge down. And as you can see, when he impacts the water, he's already made his edge transfer in the air, and his paddle blade is immediately in the water. And that's very important because it's going to give him instant edge control. It's going to help keep his forward momentum, and he's going to be able to determine instantly what he wants that kayak to do now that he's back on the surface of the water with a dry deck and paddling on down the river. One more time in slow motion, and then one more time at speed. Proud dad moment. And as he enters the flow here, let's talk about another thing he does well. He takes almost no correctional strokes, and he doesn't take any back strokes or drag strokes. He's steering his kayak with forward strokes in cadence, and he's adjusting the directionality of his kayak by adding stern draws to the end of strokes when needed. This way he keeps his speed, but he's 100% in total control, slicing through the river and carving up the bank like it's not even there.
What happened up there? It's easier if you're in the boat. Hey, I won't say that John's feeling excited right now, but you've swam more than he has.
Yes, I know. There's more to come.
So that boof looked really good. That was perfect. It's
Yeah,
the
I
wash
saw
out of the rapid that got
I was celebrating the boof and not paying attention.
Can you get in there?
You don't celebrate too early.
They both boofed it super well, but then they got caught in the washout of the rapid a little bit.
You that washout where he got caught?
Like down here.
John breezed right through it. You should have seen him. It was awesome. Swimming is exhausting.
With Brian back at his boat, we shove off downriver. Up next is Swimmer's Rapid. Nothing much, just some swirly water below two rocks. And then Sandy Bottom, one of the bigger wave train rapids on the river, but very non-technical and super easy. After that, we plan on taking a small break to rest, soak up some sun, and get a snack. John, Brian, and Ashley were doing fantastic, and it just gets more fun from here.
in the middle of the biggest water you can find. My AVA boys. Brenda's gonna be sick. She missed this.
Yeah, yeah, she will. Taking some of the pressure off the back. I got some adjustment doing that.
Are you getting sore? GoPro, stop recording. All right, folks, we are here at Sandy Bottom. Had a good time getting here. Had a little fun over there. I'm with the AVA crew, and we've split into teams now. I'm with John. Jerry is with Ashley and Brian. And the John P crew is winning the no swims race. We have less swims. We're only at 1. Brian is he's making up for Ashley's no swims. Brian is pulling in 2 swims.
Don't say that I have.
So we got ledges, pinball, rebar, and then we're at Stackhouse. A couple people are gonna pull out there. Then we're heading on down to Kayaker's Ledge, Frank Bell's, and then I think we're looking for a hamburger somewhere. How are y'all feeling?
Yeah, yes sir.
It's like 75, January 1st, 2022.
Yeah, this dry suit's great.
And did I mention I have world famous Edgar Peck over there styling the dynamic duo with Sharon. But Jerry is doing a fantastic job getting Ashley and Brian down the river. Yes, one swim less of a fantastic job than other people taking John down the river, so.
Ledges Rapid reminds me of the lower hall. It's wide, and there's lots of opportunities. A paddler has choices here, and almost all of them are good. So you can create your own adventure trying to find your way through here. And the order of the day with John is to try to get him through in the most straightforward way possible. Here's to hoping we find one.
But I'm basically gonna just try to go straight through everything for you. We'll see what happens. Point your boat kind of upriver and paddle. Paddle hard, both hands, yep. And that'll ferry you right across over here. Let's just go where this guy's at. I don't know where the best line is. We'll just find something. You ready? Just go fast and make it happen. If you hit a hole, paddle through it and just enjoy it.
After finishing ledges, we are up at Pinball. And Pinball is probably the most technical rapid on the river, and being so, I opt to go the far river right line at pit stop. It's a simple little floosh that everyone can handle easily. Let's build another win as we head down to Kayaker's Ledge in Frank Bell's.
Where they are is a weird spot, that's why they're playing in it. Don't mix up yourself in that eddy line. Right down through there.
As we rejoined the main flow, we had a rainbow, and you could feel the confidence of the group rising. We had a little momentum going, and it just felt right to finish out these last two rapids in the beautiful sunlight. It was an incredible sight to see the shadows dancing over the hills. And for John, Brian, and Ashley, just making it to Stackhouse brought a sense of accomplishment. They were almost there. Below here, there was only two big rapids of note, and before we got there, they would have 2 miles to sit back and enjoy the river and relax. It was the first moment on the trip where you could see people truly taking in the scenery. And it was a beautiful sight. just when you think things couldn't go any better, Brian goes and grabs the bottom of his boat. Right there. You know what it makes me think? I spent hours and hours making videos on how not to flip your kayak, and one in particular about why you never grab the bottom of your boat. And perhaps Brian has decided he didn't need to watch those videos. The river let him off easy. But I'm thinking there's a lesson that needs to be learned here. Never let go of your paddle to grab the bottom of your boat.
Banana cannon ready.
Oh my goodness! Look at there! Brian, go left. Just head to the bank. Hey Brian, we really don't have time for all this river wading. You're in your stern a little bit? Yeah, okay. I saw you right there at the top. You could try moving it forward. Just put in right behind that rock. I think you could dump him.
I'm sorry for slowing you out, man.
No, dude, don't be sorry. This is fun.
It is fun, man.
We know these are gonna happen. That's why we're doing it like this.
Yeah. You're doing a really, really good job, dude.
You are. But all three of you are killing it.
Oh, yeah.
You going down with us? You bailing here? Right on. It's a pleasure, man.
It had been far too long since I was able to boat with Edgar, about 12 years. And it was nice to get back on the water with him, and nice to meet Sharon. And I'm sure you'll be seeing more of Edgar in the near future.
See you again soon. World famous Edgar Peck, the mayor of the Watauga.
And with Edgar and Sharon leaving the river, our number was down to 15. And we set our sights on Kayaker's Ledge and Frank Bell's. But we first had to get through the windy flats. And it was a nice break for the team where they could relax, take in the scenery of the most beautiful stretch of the river, and then get their mind right for the two big rapids below. And for Pete and Evan, this came as a time to totally unwind and stop caring about what you're doing and just drift down a river. Maybe run into some rocks. Maybe stare up at the sky. Maybe look at that place that reminds you of Alaska. Maybe just cut loose and be a kid. And that's what we're all trying to do out here. And every time I travel through the windy flats, I try to enjoy it as much as a 10-year-old kid.
A little bit right of where he went. Right there. See the little hump? Just to the right of the hump. Perfect. Stay as far left as you can. Next to that hump. And then a right stroke. Go that way a little bit, go right. Now turn back left. Turn left. Yes, right stroke. That's not a right stroke, but okay. You! Paddle! Everybody good? Nice. Right down the middle. All right, John, here's the deal. Do you see the rock where Adam's standing? Blue suit?
Yes.
From that rock, you need to be about 8 feet to the right of that. 11 o'clock boat angle, finish it with the right stroke, and lean forward until after you land. Right stroke, yes! Yes, John! Yeah! What are you talking about? Yes, sir! Crushed it! We're gonna have a good time. Yeah!
Buddy, come on, who needs this?
Oh,
Roll up, he's gonna try to roll up.
he's fine. You got it, roll! I'm here! I'm here! Oh. Okay, get out of your boat, get out of your boat. Kick it loose. Just put your feet up. Swim it, let go of mine.
Nice. Swim left. Swim left. Come left. Paddle. Right down the middle. Beautiful.
On deck is Frank Bell's Rapid, and most of the team is nervous, and for good reason.
The best line at this level is still that boof right over there. But I just don't know if the ducks in a row can make that left turn. No, you got it. Perfect, Adam! Yeah, Jamie! You! Guy! Yeah!
That's easy.
Yep. The first three made it down in stellar fashion. Guy, Adam, and Jamie. Guy went right slap dab through the middle of the big hole. Loving it. Are you? Yep. I just can see the fear and the excitement, and it fires me up like everyone's about to do something they don't know they should do or not. And I love it. You ready, Pete? Evan, you want to run the creek line with us? It's easier if you can do the creek line. There's going to be a boof, a round rock, boof right off it. Keep going straight, then turn right around the hole. Follow Pete! You can get in that eddy if you want. Yeah, Barney! Woo! You! Yes, paddle! Paddle! Keep going, you got it, Bonnie, keep going. Yeah, Brian! Nice and easy! Nice and easy! You're doing it! Yeah, John! Paddle, paddle! Yes, sir, paddle! Yes, John, yes! Yeah, yes, yes, John! Keep going, keep going! Paddle forward! You got it, baby! Yeah, Donnie! Yes! Yeah, you got it! Crushed it! Yes, sir! Paddle! Oh, tuck it. Turn and swim. You're good. You got it. Right here. Swim that way a little bit. Just aim for the beach way down there. Don't kill yourself. You good, Brad? Yeah. I feel like the paddle. Grab a stern.
You're the guy who swam, I guess. Got it.
Just have to steady.
There were 3 swims, but the group had made it to the bottom of Frank Bell's in one piece. And all of them, swimmers or not, were smiling ear to ear for having accomplished something they thought they couldn't do. And truly, that is my favorite part of kayaking. When you see someone come face to face with the fear and doubt, and yet rise to the occasion and send the rapid anyway.
John, you nailed it!
John is smiling ear to ear.
Oh yeah, because he said, I'm glad I
Uncle Lamey.
It was.
I thought I was done. I thought I was.
He's arguing with me up there. Paddle, I'm sideways. I'm like, I know. Keep paddling.
I got a ways to go, but I ain't quit. Thank you, buddy.
It was the boil at the end.
I got a paddle for sale.
First ledge, and he said I just froze.
Yeah, it's fine. You just did the no brace.
Yeah, that was me freaking out.
On the second one.
Yeah, you looked a lot better coming through there. Yep. Well, we probably better paddle. Yeah.
I was not swimming on that one.
You plugged that hole like a champ, guy. Woo!
This thing, I don't know, it goes through a hole.
That's awesome. When you slow down, the back end of your boat becomes the front because you're slower than the current, and it wants to go places. So you got to match. You have to match the speed of the river. You know, unless you're trying something specific, but you can't spend your whole time slowing down.
You do it, and you might not do it well. You do it, and you realize that.
Just ride the lightning, baby.
little boogie left, some flat water, and Surprise Ledge. But by and large, you could feel the trip was winding down. A sense of pride was written all over the face of the AVA crew. And though this was a big step up for the AVA crew, several of the paddlers in the group were stepping up as well. Jamie cleaned the river with style, though I expected that. Guy had a great day, and even plugged the hole at Frank Bell's, and made it. Alan had a great day, and even took on the responsibilities of paddling sweep for me. And Bonnie aced the river with a dry hair day. And though she needs to work on driving through the rapids and keeping her boat a little bit more on track, a dry hair day is a dry hair day. I had a blast riding with and paddling with Donnie Fleming from the CCC. It was great to be there for his first ascent of Kayaker's Ledge and Frank Bell's. I can't forget to mention Evan. I believe that was his first honest Class 4 rapid, and he aced it. And coming up here at Surprise Ledge is the last piece of business for the day. And there's a reason it has the name Surprise. Sometimes it can deliver one.
Nice. Woo! Paddle, paddle. Oh. So close. Ashley's down.
Well, I'm happy now. He swam more than
You swim right, John. I got the boat. You just swim to shore.
And for me, that's about a perfect day on the water. In just the kind of way I want to start my new year. In fact, I guess you could say, friends like these, on a day like this, makes you feel like a king.